Good morning, guys. Quick's Arcade is open. Come on in. I am Quicks. The Quixotics will be making their way here. Hope you're doing well. I hope your day is stress-free. So far, my day is running well. I got everything going on. Whoa, I got feedback. What's happening? I got feedback. Wait a minute. Fixed. Feedback fixed. All right. Not everything ready. Audio is a little jinky. All right, we got it fixed. Let's get the screen up. Hopefully that's working. Let's see if it's working. Oh my God. Show's over. No, here we go. Man, audio's having problems. There we go. All right. I think we're okay. I think we're squared away. How you doing? Let me have some coffee. Oh, wow. Sometimes the hardest thing to get right is the audio because you don't hear it yourself until later in the broadcast, unless, of course, you have your feedback open, unless, of course, you don't have your feedbacks muted, which is what the problem there was. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's good. All right. Yesterday, we had to adjust our death counter. It now stands at 235 deaths. It went up some 50 deaths. Somewhere between the beginning of Nioh and yesterday, I failed to log 50 deaths. So the number increased dramatically. We started yesterday at 111. It should have probably been 161 or whatever, 51, 52 deaths. So anyway, I did not know that Nioh had a stat tracker. And so looking at someone in chat pointed that out to me. I think it was Zelod pointed that out to me. And we adjusted the death count. So 235, I believe, is now correct. When we boot Nioh up, which I'm going to get going right now. Let's get it started. When I boot Nioh up, we'll check it. But I'm pretty sure 235 is correct. Yesterday we had a real good day. It started off kind of slow yesterday. It started off trying to do the run back from the top of the hill down through all the caverns and the caves, going past all those guys to get down to the area where the boss would be. And the first half of that was basically a repeat of the stream before yesterday's stream, trying to get back to the farthest place forward that we were. And I kept on getting killed. I couldn't seem to get by the guys that I had gotten by previously. So then one of the people in chat, I think it was Seconds, pointed out the fact that crank handle that I had turned had actually lifted the platform. I knew it must have done something. I thought maybe it extended a bridge. I thought maybe a ladder dropped down. I thought maybe a door opened up. I didn't know what it did, and I looked around. I couldn't find anything. And then far way up above my head was an actual wooden plank platform that had lifted up that I didn't realize was there. And as soon as I realized it was there, Seconds pointed it out, I was able to jump to that platform, made that run back a lot faster, and then the second half of the stream went much more quickly and smoothly. We were able to take down a few yokai and get our way. Let me move past this. So let me turn the controller on. Can I get past this? There we go. We were able to get by the yokai monsters. I got one punch by one of them. I gave Bill a pep talk. I'm like, Bill, you could do this. You've got this, baby. Go. He had this really serious look at his face. He ran around the corner, got axed in the face by the yokai in one shot to death. I made a highlight clip of it because I thought it was hilarious. But ultimately, we got our way down. We made our way through. We found the shortcut ladder that we had missed, and I couldn't figure out how to get to the shortcut ladder, but there was actually a little jump you needed to do. And then we got it on like Donkey Kong with the boss. And it was like some kind of a vampire bat boss, female boss. It was essentially the entire mission was a rescue mission to save this elder gentleman's son. We eventually defeated the boss and didn't have to veer from our naked Bill with his axe. Although at some point maybe we're going to have to use armor. I'm hoping that we can push it as far as we can without it. The dream would be to go the whole The dream would be to go the whole way without armor. Definitely not going to use magic. That's not going to, or whatever it is in this game that you're throwing the shots, the balls of whatever it is. We're definitely not going to use any of that. But if we can go the whole way without armor, that would be something. I have my doubts we can, personally, because a lot of people have told me, don't compare this to Souls. It fights differently than Souls. But some people told me yesterday we would never get this boss down without armor, and we did. So let's keep, playing it by ear, see how we go. So today, Oh, that was the other thing I discovered. This is another thing that is, if you've never played Nioh, but you've played the Souls games and you're watching this and you're wondering what the differences are, there's a lot. The combat's a lot more complex. Something else that is different that's very important is that you can't access your blacksmith or the shop when you're in mission. So when the mission ends, which it did yesterday, we beat that boss and rescued the guy that the elder, the Japanese elder, or the what's the name of the mythical town we're in, or country we're in, Naganu or something. I'm not good with the names, but Japan. It's like Japan. When we rescued him, the mission ended and we sort of went to an overview, a look of the map, and there's a place called Starting Point on the map, and you can go to this place, and there the blacksmith is there, and your leveling up abilities there, your Kodama blessings are there, multiplayer co-op play is there, all of the things, the maintenance type things and the leveling type things that you would do, you can do there before you go to the next mission. And then you go to the missions and you can choose a main mission or a side mission. They tell you, you can look at your stats and you can compare it to what's required for the mission. You could go in over your head. You could go in over level. You could go in about the right level. I want to try to run the game going through each of the missions at about the right level because I want to see how well we could do with the naked Bill. I'm calling him Bill, not William. So looking at the missions yesterday, the next mission, I think we need a level 19 to do it. We're level 17. So we'll probably start today's stream by going into the blacksmith, choosing a Kodama blessing, looking at all of our weapons. We've been since the beginning of the game, we've been collecting a ton of stuff. I still have all like the Tower of London jackets and the bastard swords and all the things that we got on the tutorial level, plus all of the stuff that we collected all the way through the prologue mission and the official first side mission and the last mission we did yesterday. So we need to sort of sort through all of that. That's a lot of stuff, and I don't want to bog the stream down sitting there, clickety 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 click, sell this, sell that. But we will do a little bit of that each time we go back to the blacksmith, so that we can eventually streamline our inventory. Some of the people yesterday in chat, Dwellable and a few others, were saying that the game really needs a better inventory sort feature because they kind of just sort of stack them all in a big long list, and it's hard to tell. You can't see your whole list at the same time. They don't categorize them. I can't tell. I've got 4 or 5 different bastard swords, but they don't stack as a bastard sword with a subcategory for the different special effects. They just list them all one right after the other. So you end up with these great big long lists of stuff in each of your categories: weapons, armor, keys, different things. So we need to sort through that a little bit. We could use the gold to do blacksmithing. I don't know what we have for materials. The other thing in the blacksmithing is it requires gold. I don't know if it requires Amarita. It might. I'm not sure. And then materials. I don't know what kind of, the Amarita is like souls to Dark Souls, and the materials are like, Bloodstone shards in Bloodborne or Titanite in Souls. I don't know how much we have in the way of materials. Maybe we have to buy some with the gold in the shop. Maybe we have to do that. Let's try to go there and get Bill's axe and his chosen side sword. We'll choose whatever the best and fastest sword is that we have, leveled up if we can. Let's try to level him up if we can. I don't know if we can. I don't know how much Amarita we got for killing that boss yesterday. Enough said. Let's get right into it and do exactly those things. All right. Press any button. Boom. Give me 1 second, guys. I've got a notification popping up here on my other monitor. Let me fix it. Hi, Dwell. What's going on? Good to see you. Give me 1 second. Let me fix the notifications. And fixed. Okay. Back at it. All right. So let's continue on from the I think we're on the overview of the map, right? So let's punch that up. And we'll take stock of our situation. All right, here we go. So the mission is changed to Twilight Mission. I guess I didn't do that. Okay. Is that what this next mission is here? No, that's main mission. Okay, so this is the overview spot on the map. This is where you've got your blacksmith and your Kodama and your leveling and all of that. The red ribbons on the map are the main missions, and the little gray ribbons are the side missions. So we did the red ribbon over here. We did the main mission. You can see there's an exclamation point there now. That's simply, and we also did one of the side missions. So the exclamation point simply means there's a new side mission. So we've done one main mission and one side mission, and there's a second side mission available if we want it, called Wreathed in Flame. And then we did this main mission yesterday, Finders Keepers, or sorry, no, we did this main mission yesterday, saving the Elder's son. And there's a new side mission, hence the exclamation point, called Finders Keepers. And then there is this red ribbon with no side missions on it, which is the latest and newest of the main missions. This one is a level 19. This side mission is a level 15, and the second side mission in the area that we did the main mission and a side mission in is a level 13. We are currently, let's go here. This is where we can access all of our stuff. So actually, we don't need to do that yet. We can just pull this up. We are currently a level 17. So we're currently a level 17. I've been leveling strength primarily in this build, although I'll have to give love to everything a little bit, I'm sure. I have no idea how to level in this game. I have no idea really what I'm doing. I'm kind of flying blind. That's the sort of the name of the game in the games that we play. But I do know that strength is the best scaler for my sword, for my axe. I don't know if it is for my sword or not. So I may need to look at that and give that some love. Some people told me, you don't want to ignore spirit because your spirit animal, which for me it's the wolf, and the my living weapon that I have with that could also use love. And there's my heart, my body, my stamina. All of those things are important in this game. You can actually, I think, let me see, how do you do that? You click on, wait a minute, not that. Try again. This one? Yes. Each one will tell you what it is, right? So I've been scaling strength, the amount required to activate the special effects of heavier weapons and armor. So that's my axe mainly, right? But I definitely want to look at with these ones. Stamina affects life and how much weight you can carry. So that's basically, your equipment load, and it affects life. I'm assuming that essentially means it gives me a longer life bar if I increase stamina. Heart affects ki. So in this game, stamina is like your life bar, and heart is your stamina bar. It's a little confusing, but and it affects the swords and bows. So heart would be good for my sword then. And body affects life. So the life bar is split into two pieces, essentially stamina and body. Affects life and resistance to poison and paralysis. So they split the life bar into two pieces, your body, so you can increase that stat, get better life bar and better resistances, or you can increase stamina, getting a better life bar and better carrying ability, equipment load. The heart is the key. That becomes stamina. And my strength is basically strength for the axes. Skill is the amount required to activate special effects, more technical weapons and armor. So this one we probably won't really level a whole lot because we're not going to get super technical. We're doing the meat and potatoes run through, right? We're kind of basically doing the slashy slash with a high-powered sword and smashy smash with a heavy-duty axe. So that would be one that we probably don't really mess around with a lot. That's like if you're doing, I'm sure, probably Kusurigama, dual swords, fancier weapons that you can go and learn, special controller moves in the dojo. This game has a lot of depth. Anybody that's considering this game, if you like games with a lot of depth, this one has it. And a lot of complexity, this one has it. When I first started, I thought I'd have to dig into all of that, and it seemed a little overwhelming. But now playing it a bit, I realize you don't have to. You can basically run, look at my guy over here, no clothes and an axe on his back, right? And then you could add stuff as you go. And if you love the game, you can come back and go really detailed with it, right? Dexterity determines the effect and capacity of your ninjutsu. So we might level that a bit. I'm assuming that means, this is for the Kusurigama. Okay. This one probably helps your mobility in the game, your ability to sneak up behind enemies, not take as much fall damage when you jump. Maybe it speeds up your roll, gives you a few more invincibility frames and dodging. I don't know. I would guess it would be something like that. Magic we won't touch. And then the spirit animal, that's your living weapon. And I think it probably has other effects as well. But definitely that is involved for the living weapon. Okay, so it looks like for our build right now, the ones that we're most interested in obviously is the strength, and then stamina, heart, and body. The body and stamina being my life bar, and heart being my key bar, I want to say stamina, but endurance bar. How about that? Okay. So now let's look at what I actually physically have for materials and stuff. Let's go into the blacksmith. Well, first let's look at what do I have? How do I check that? How do I look to see what I actually have for Amarita and for gold and all of that? Maybe I have to go right inside. Oh, it's on my map right over here. So I have 5,510 Amarita. And what do I need for a level? Where does it say? Does it tell me on this one? No, probably have to go to the actual. Okay, now we go to the starting point and go to the shrine, right? And level up. Here we go. Amarita needed for the next level, 3,200. So we can take one level, guys. We can grab one level of something. So now just having that discussion about what everything does, let's see if I increased strength again, would it increase my axe attack? It does, +2. My life gets +1. Well, if I can only get one level, I'm going to level my axe because it's my primary weapon. And it gives me some side benefits. It doesn't really give me any key, right? My key is still going to be falling behind. So mental note, we'll take this one on leveling the axe. It also gives me +1 for the sword, so it helps a little bit in the sword department. But mental note, when we get more leveling, next time we level, let's try to focus a little bit on the key. If we can get a couple of levels, we'll do one. Definitely one will go for the key because we're not giving it any love. The life bar is getting some residual love. Our key bar is not getting any love. So that's gonna cause us issue with later bosses, I think, if they're as quick and as powerful as I've been led to believe by a lot of people in chat. So let's take this level right here. Yes, that's done. And you can see just by looking at this, like looking at this level up thing, all of this stuff over here, ninjutsu power, ninjutsu capacity, skill points, Omyo power, magic power, capacity, skill points, guardian spirit bond. There's a lot of stats in here. The people who created this game, and each of the weapons, of which there's quite a lot, can have special imbued powers. They have different stats. This game could get very complex and have great to subtle effects on your fights and your enemies. And depending upon the kind of things you've learned to do with the controller, could make subsequent playthroughs a lot of fun. But for us, we're doing the meat and potatoes build at the moment. So let's keep with that. Now, I learned yesterday that I can make offerings at the shrine. Basically, this is equivalent to selling stuff in the store. Now, well, I want to find that out. Does the blacksmith buy stuff? Is there more than one place to sell? Notice, guys, on this. Oh, here we go. Buy and sell, the very top one. I've got buy and sell, forge, soul match, refashion, hair, which I've not unlocked. Apparently you can get different hairstyles. Apparently she's a barber as well. But she'll make new weapons for me, but she won't style my hair yet. I have not unlocked the hair ability. I find that's funny for me. But anyway, I can reforge and I can disassemble. So this is basically, I guess, taking things up. Maybe disassemble. Instead of selling stuff all the time, disassembling the axes, for example, might give me the materials I need to level my axe, right? So I need to pay attention to that mechanic. If I just sell everything off, I could end up screwing myself for leveling up the weapons I keep. I'm not sure how that mechanic works really either. And what reforge and refashion do, I'm not sure. I'm guessing reforge probably means soul match, I think, is where you put an effect on the weapon. I think. Can I increase the level? Let me see. Will it tell me? Soul match. Weapons and armor. Weapon. Please select a piece of equipment. Please select a piece of equipment. So I take a base and a material and I make a finished form. So this is soul matching. I'm not sure. I think this is, I don't know. I think this is like when you make a divine weapon or you make a magic weapon or you make maybe. But then if that's what this is, then what does so there must be materials that have special attributes, right, that you can put on the weapon. Like, I don't know, you take a material that is like the fire soul or something and you can put a fire weapon or something. But then what's reforge? Is reforge when you, oh my god, I want my axe back, I don't want it to be a fire weapon and I want to reverse the effect? Maybe that's what that's about. Maybe if I do, like if I reforge a weapon, it takes all the special effects that it has away from it. Could be. I don't know. Do we need to worry about it right now? Probably not. And disassemble, I guess, means it's going to give me parts that I can use to basic materials. So let's try the disassemble with something that we don't care about, just to see what it does. Like, I'm not using spears. We are anti-spears. Anybody in this game that's carrying a spear, Dwellable decided we're going to call them Brittany, whether they're male or female. So let's take a spear apart. Let's see what this does. Does this have a cost or does this for free? She probably doesn't work for free, right? So if I select this Jumanji spear, Disassemble, equip, or lock. I want to disassemble it. What do I get from it? Okay, so over here it tells me I get wood times 3. Okay, well, let's see. Disassemble. Okay. So she's working behind the scenes there doing that, and I got 3 wood out of that. But it doesn't say, did it say anywhere that it cost me? It doesn't look like it costs to disassemble. I don't see any, like, you know, she's not charging me gold for that. So let me take a low-level axe. What would a low-level axe give me? Like, I've got a 121 and a 132. The one I have that I'm using currently, let me see, the one I'm currently using is what? This bandit axe. I'm currently using a 208. But is that how it's listed? If I look at it, because I don't remember ever having a 208 axe. So is it actually listed as a 208? No, see, it's listed as a 142. So that's confusing to me as well, because here it says attack multiplier, or over there it says attack multiplier 142, and then over here it says attack 208. So it has a 208 because of the special effects that are added to it. So I have to pay attention to that, right? Because let's say this bandit axe down below, which is a 121, right? It's not, because I'm looking at it now right in the screen, but the special effects, you could actually look at this one and see a 142 and a 121 and think, well, the 142 is better. But then with the added special effects, the 121 could actually be higher because of the special effects, right? So you actually really have to look at all of that. So this one here, the Bandit Axe 121, let's disassemble this thing as an experiment. I'm learning this stuff. So let's go back to starting point, right? And let's go to the blacksmith. Let's go to the disassemble. Let's go to the 121 axe. Where is it? Here it is, 121 axe, right? I know mine's a 208. Right, so this, with its special multipliers, it gets to 185. So I don't care about it. My axe is better. And from that, I'll get 3 ingot and a spirit iron fragment. So let's disassemble this thing. This equipment is uncommon or better. Are you sure you want to disassemble? Yeah, disassemble it. All right. She's doing her job behind the scenes. Okay, so what did I get? I got spirit iron fragment and something else. I forget what the other thing was. But now I want to go back to my axe and do the forging. I'm assuming forging makes weapons stronger. So if I go to weapons, right? There you go. So required materials: ingot, tamahagni, and lacquer for this, and the cost in gold. So now she charges to make stuff better, right? So now I go to my axe. Which axe is mine? Is this my axe? Black steel? No. That's not mine. Where's the axe that I have equipped? How do I find that? This is my axe category. So it's not putting it there because I don't have the materials to make it better? Is that why my axe doesn't show up? That's confusing too, right? Because I'm thinking I have more than one axe, right? So is this saying it only shows the axes that I could make better? Because this axe here right now, for example, is not better than my axe. So I don't want to use my materials on it. I'd rather just disassemble the damn thing. I don't want to keep my inventory full of all kinds of weapons I'm not using. Although I don't think there is an encumbrance. So long as I'm not carrying them on me, put them in storage, I guess. I get a... No, I guess if I have them on my person, but I'm not equipping them, it's so confusing. So I have things that I've got equipped on my body that show up on my body when I'm running around. That would affect my equipment load. But then I'm carrying a whole pile of stuff, tons of stuff, that's not affecting my equipment load. And then I have a storage box that I have other stuff in. Now, I guess I could throw all the stuff in the storage box. Let's go see now. How do I go to work on my axe? So I can't forge my axe. I'm not sure how that works. How do I select my axe to see what I can do to it? Like what I want to know essentially is if I want to forge my axe, the one I've got equipped, what materials do I need? And I don't know, and it doesn't seem to want to show me that. Obviously, there's a way to know. and I'm probably being SMRT about it. But how do I figure that out? I go here. There's my axe. My axe is called a bandit axe. It's a level 12 axe, right? And it has a 208 attack with all of the special effects it has on it. How do I left trigger? What does the left trigger do? Preferred weapon of mountain people, blah, just gives me some lore. And that's all I get. But I want to select that and I want to do work on it. I don't do that here. I think you need something, you need smithing text. Oh, is that what it is? So there's something I don't have yet, so I can't really make use of the blacksmith. I gave her that, though. When I first opened up the blacksmith. Dad's up. Zilod, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, Billy's up. It's going good, bro. Zilod, you might be able to answer this question. I'm trying to figure something out that I'm confused about. And Daz It Up had an idea, but I think I've already done what he said. My bandit axe right here. Okay, it's a 150 something, and it goes to a 208 with the special effects that it has on it. Right, that's the axe we used yesterday to kill the boss. I'm on the overmap, right, going to the blacksmith, and I get to the blacksmith, and Daz It Up said you need to give her a smithing text. I already did that. I'm pretty sure that's done. I already gave her a smithing text, and I'm assuming forge means to make your weapons better, stronger, and you need materials and gold for her to do that. So if I click on forge and I select weapon, I want to make my axe that I'm using better. I use the bumper to select the axes, and the only axe that shows up is the black steel axe, not the bandit axe. So my question is, how do I, and then with this axe, it shows me the cost and the materials. How do I find my axe that I'm using? Oh, there's different smith texts. It's more than one. You need to drop the smithing text for the others. Okay. Do I have those yet, Zilot, or do I find those and it'll automatically give them to her? Okay. So I didn't realize there was more than one smithing text. So I have not unlocked that yet. That's something that I will have yet to achieve. See, there's more complexity. For all of those of you that are new in the game, I hope you're enjoying me struggling with this. And maybe it'll make it more encouraging for you guys to play through the game as well. From human enemies. There's a chance to drop the text from a human enemy. Okay, so I can't modify weapons without texts, and I can't get of which there are more than one, and I can't get the texts until I defeat enemies who actually drop them. When you select a mission, it should be displayed in the rewards for doing a mission before you enter, so you know what you're getting. Okay, got you. So basically, because I'm doing a naked axeman at the moment, I need to look for rewards that allow me to modify axes, or I can modify this axe. So I need a smithing text for the axe that I have. Essentially, I probably wouldn't know what that text is, but that answers that question. Okay, so I really can't do any blacksmithing on my axe at the moment. Now, what's the sword that I have on? Let me look at that. I probably can't do anything with that either. But let's look at it. What sword do I have equipped? This one. Is that the best one that I could equip, I wonder? This one does an attack of 150. Let me look at the swords now that I have and see what I've got. So here's all of my weapons. They don't categorize the weapons by different types. So, what did I say the one I had equipped was? The attack power of the one I had equipped? 150. So I'm looking for something better than 150 that's a quick sword, not a big sword. So there's a 165. Do I have anything better than one? That's an axe. That's a 150. So I have a 160. I have a 165. These are large. That's a 168, but I think that's a great big sword, right? I don't want a great big sword. That's a gun. That's another great big sword. Uchikatana. That's a 127. That's a 150. That's the one I have equipped. Looks like those are large. These are big ones, I believe, right? These Bizan are large swords, right? The Deitachi, I don't know if that's a big sword or I think that's a smaller sword. So much stuff here to get rid of. That's a large sword. Where's my 165? Have I gone past it? Uchi katanas are smaller swords. 168. Uchi katana. So, okay, so once you get to the bottom, it resets to the top. So this is actually the best sword right here that I have. The Yamato Den Uchi katana for damage, straight up damage. I don't know about resistances and special attacks and scaling, right? Because I do see the scaling down below. But you're an NG +3 and you've never used a blacksmith as better weapons kept getting dropped. Oh, really? Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Daz it up. That's good to know. So, you know, this is a whole, again, the complexity, right? The complexity of Nioh. I mean, I'm diving into the deep end, and at one point in the game, I kind of had to pull back and say, this is going to totally bog my game down because I'm going to get so lost in all these numbers. There's so much stuff, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. And I really was just trying to, you know, take a light look at it just to see how I could make my meat and potatoes naked axe boy with a good sword a little better by forging it. And it's certainly not as simplistic as the Dark Souls blacksmith, right? But I definitely want to switch up my sword to this one, the Yamato Den Uchi Katana, because it's just straight up without any blacksmithing, has a stronger attack number. So let's re-equip. So Yamato Den Uchi Katana is what I want to be equipped on. So, well, that's what it already says it is, but it's not the same one. So I've got more than one of them. See, again, the confusing, right? So I want to switch this to this one, not this one. I don't want this Yamato Den Uchi Katana. I want the other Yamato Den Uchi Katana, of which I have like 3 apparently. None of those. Where's the one that has the high number on it? Now where did it go? Is that it? No. That's a 150. Where did it go? It was a 160 something, right? All right, one of these, that's 142. That's a 133. Now, for some reason, it doesn't seem to want to show up on my... There it is. There it is. That one. That's the one I want to equip. That's a 165, right? So, now I've got that equipped. And I've taken my level. You were the same way. You could spend so much time in the menus and half of the stream could be taken on it. Yeah, I don't want to do that with my stream, right? I want to just, you know, because it's... I saw the same thing when I was watching Nioh streams. A lot of times I would go and look at a Nioh stream, you know, way back in the beginning when Nioh first came out. And I never watched any Beyond Much because the dudes on the stream would like be doing what I'm doing right now. They'd just be clickety-clickety-click, chick, change this and that. And be like, where's the game in this game, right? I don't want to do that on my stream as I learn this game and play through it. All right, so some of it's unavoidable, though. So now, as best I know, I have the best Uchi Katana up. And you recommend is just take the strongest weapon you like and run with it. Yeah, I agree, Desert. I'm going to do that for sure. Until you find one that suits you better and better systems to go through. It's easier, more fun in the stream. I agree. And dive in the small bits here and there. That's exactly what my plan is. That's exactly what my plan is. But since we're just starting the stream right now, and we're just beginning, it would be dumb for me to run with a 10 axe if I have a 50 axe, or a 10 sword if I have a 50 sword. So I already know for a fact, without doing any blacksmithing, that's my best sword for power. I think 208 is my best axe, although I didn't spin through those. Let's do a quick spin through those and be done with it, right? So I want to go to equipment and go to my axes, and let's just see here. So 208 bandit axe is, I think, my best. If I go to these other axes, I've got a 185, I've got a 168, and that's it. And then I'm back to the top. Yeah, so I got a 190. Oh, it's not the top. I got a 198, 193, a 171, a 185, a 185. 166 at 182, 174. I think I have the best one. Just, yeah, and I'm back and I'm full circle. So yeah, so I have there you go. I've got the best axe and the best sword on tap We don't want to worry about the armor. We're going to run it naked for as long as we can because all of the armor has all of that same shit going on as the swords and the weapons do. The detail gets a little ridiculous. The charms are very cool. We will use charms. I don't consider the charms magic. Magic is when we cast the spell or we do the effect. The charms, I realize, have magical effects, like this paralysis charm that we used with the boss, enabled us not to get, paralyzed by her AoE attack. So yes, it's kind of magic, but we didn't make it. We didn't create the magic. We're just making use of something that was made with magic. So I allow my guy to do that. So we got a couple of charms here. This one is anti-paralysis. We can leave it on for now. I don't need to worry about it. It's not harming anything. And then this one here, it helps defensive multiplier. So it increases your defenses. And I even think the lore said, don't ask how, just take it, just wear it, right? A tiny satchel that provides a divine protection. It is said that looking inside will make it lose its power. So don't look in it, don't ask questions, just wear it. It's probably a dried finger of some guy. Okay, thanks, That's It Up. Have a great day, man. If you're streaming, have a good stream. If you're just playing, have a great playthrough. All right, let's roll. All right, let's go. I think that's it, guys. I think we're ready, right, for the next mission. What were these exclamation points? Titles. Oh, yeah, these things here. We have points we can spend, right, that give you benefits that we're wasting. We're not using any of this stuff. So as you play this game and as you beat certain yokai monsters or certain bosses or take down certain key enemies or achieve certain missions, you get rewarded with points. That may be what the 10 is. Is that what that is? I have 11 titles obtained. I have a reputation of 50, and I don't know what any of this means. I've got 8 out of 12 possible reputation points and prestige points. These are like achievements, I think. We don't need to worry about this stuff at the moment. The gameplay record does show how many times you've died in game, and I have it on my screen counter because that we can see it at a glance. But I do like to check it to make sure that they're matched up, right? So right here, deaths 235, third one up from the bottom. So we are matched. So that is the correct death count. And there is something here with points though. Here, this stuff. I have 14 Agio prestige points. So we can spend these to improve our abilities on stuff. And it increases close combat damage against yokai, right? Decreases elemental attack damage received. So that's if they throw fire or magic at us, I guess, or poison on us. Increases your resistance to pollution and defilement from the yokai realm. I think this would be a really good one to have because you run into that a lot. It increases the probability to find rare items. That's for the greedy. That's for the greed inside you, right? Oh, look this. There's 2 different types. There's Agio and Ungyo prestige, of which I have 16. Now, oh, look at this. We have ki, increases your ki. That would be huge. Damage, there's the fall damage we were asking about. The elixir effect. So this is a similar idea to in Souls. And I realize this is not a Souls game. I'm just making the comparisons because a lot of people like myself have played Souls and are trying to understand this game from it, as a jumping point. This is akin to the Firekeeper Soul, right? Increasing the effect of the elixir has on you. And the human close combat damage increases close combat damage against humans. So if I select this, okay, does it cost 1 point or multiple? Are you sure you want to spend prestige points to obtain the selected bonus? After you obtain it, another bonus will take its place on the list. Oh, so it's not something that you can constantly level. Once you've leveled it, it goes away. Okay, well, let's have a look then. You'll not be asked again. So no, not yet. I'm not sure yet. I think ki, guys, for sure we want to increase our ki. So let's do that one for sure. Yes, increase the ki. Take less damage from falling. I don't know how many of these points we're going to get. I definitely think, this one, right? Elixir recovery. We definitely want that, yes. Let's spend on that. Ninjutsu power. Well, we're not leveling as a ninjutsu yet. We don't need to spend that. Human close combat. Why not? Spend some there. Gold earned. I'll hold off on that because I'm not smithing around a whole lot. And That's It Up just said that you keep getting better and better weapons all the time. So maybe an increased item drop rate to get the better weapons that might help us avoid the smithing, right? Let's spend all these points Toughness increases your resistance to opponents breaking your guard. Well, hell yeah, we want that. Item drop rate, yeah, we want that because we want to get better weapons as we go up. Key for sure. Human close combat damage, yeah, for sure. Damage from fall. Let's reduce some damage from fall as well. Elixir effect, yes. Okay, so it does repeat them, but they cycle them. So let's do. I don't think there's anything else that I've seen yet that I want to spend the points on. Now, question is, if I spend those here, does it also spend them here? It doesn't. So we can blow the load on those, then go to these and do the same thing. Let's do it. So let's reduce more damage from fall. Let's increase our toughness. Let's increase the elixir effect. Anytime I see elixir effect, I'm taking it. Increase the item drop rate for sure. Human close combat damage for sure, and more key. So there we go. We're out of points. We spent it. We blew a whole roll. Now let's do the same thing over here. So what do we have? Close combat with the yokai. Reduce your elemental attack. Yokai realm. Fighting and luck. Probably rare items. Well, we'd like to fight against the yokai realm. Yep. Luck sounds good. Omnio magic power I could care less about. Durability of living weapon. Yeah, for sure, once we use it. That would be a good one. Amarita earned 100%. Life. Increases your health. Well, obviously we want that. Versus the yokai realm. Close combat damage, I want some of this. Versus the yokai realm. Of all those yokai realm. Of all of those life. Of all of those close combat damage. Of all of those... living weapon durability. Amarita earned. Maybe luck for rare items one time. Yokai realm. Oh, life. Always take life if it comes up. Yokai realm of those. And that's it. Okay, guys. So we spent all of our points that we had earned. They're gone. We spent them. Nothing more we can do there. Done. So I think now we need to go back and check out our Kodama blessing, right? So go to the shrine. I like my guardian spirit. Kodama blessings. So they're all unlocked. Which one has the best effect for us right now? This one. Amount of Amarita goes to 20. Increases my weapon drop rate. Well, I've got a good weapon at the moment. I'm not too worried about that. And I've only got 2 of those Kodamas. The warrior blessing increases your armor drop rate. We're naked. What do we care about that? I think healer is our best. So we're looking for, essentially, it's good news for us when we find the little green Kodamas with the green teacup on their head, as opposed to a gold teacup, a black teacup, a red teacup, or another type of gold teacup. We like the little Kodamas with the little green teacups because that gives us more elixirs, right? I think we'll leave our Kodama blessing where it is. Astor, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right. So I think that's good. We're not doing summoning because we're not playing co-op or... boons, we don't have any boons. That was the DLC stuff. So we're done here. We've done our leveling. We've done our Kodama blessing. We're not going to do any blacksmithing. We'll worry about all that stuff later. Let's not bog the game down. Storehouse. We need to re-equip for items that we made, like usable items in the storehouse. Let's just take all of the bombs and stuff. Whatever's in the storehouse that we can pull out and put on our person, we'll do it. So move to the item box. Cannot carry anymore. So we've already got the maximum we can. The salt, move the item box, can't carry anymore. What about these things? Okay, so we're already carrying as much as we can. What else do we have in storage? We got some weapons in storage, some clothing, and that's it. All right. So we've done all that we can. Guys, I think we're actually ready to do gameplay. We're actually ready to jump into the next... mission or side mission or whatever we're going to do. What do we have for a level right now? We are currently level 18, right? So if we looked at this side mission here, it's a level 15. Let's do it. Let's do the main mission and one side mission for each main mission, because that's what we did here. We did the main mission here and one side mission. There's a second side mission available. Let's leave it alone. Let's do the main. We did the main mission here. We're not high enough level yet for the next main mission, but the one side mission here should probably get us there, right? And it's 2 out of 5 swords. The mission level, I can't really see it because my graphic is covering it, but it's called Finders Keepers. we get a smithing text as well. We get the Raging Bull's armor. So, oh, that's not going to be for, that won't help us for leveling our axe at all. But, you know, so what? What was over here? We don't get a smithing text at all. So we might as well at least get a smithing text for some armor. Because down the road, if God knows, if we ultimately need armor, at least we'll have a smithing text for something. It pulls from the storage automatically. I don't have to do it. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that. You can buy arrows and ammo from the blacksmith. Oh, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Because I love the arrows in this game. Start the mission, Billy. Yeah, I will, Zilada. I'm going to do what McLeod said. His idea was really good. Arrows would be really helpful because the arrows are wonderful in this game. Really good. So let's do that. So let's go to the blacksmith. What is this dialogue? Let me have a little dialogue with this girl. What does she actually say? Sort of swords do you have in your land? Okay, so this goes into a whole talking thing, does it? I want to know more. Speak to me. Back. She gonna try to like chat me up? What's this? Special finds soul match. Oh, this is okay. All the stuff that I was just talking about, saying it's confusing. For all of you in here who are looking at this game, wondering if it's a fun game to play, definitely it's a fun game to play. If you're a little overwhelmed, there you go. There you go. The dialogue is the tutorial for the blacksmith. So there you go. It's there. You don't have to suffer what I just suffered through if you don't have a chat to help you out. So let's buy arrows. So let's go. Arrows. Just basic arrows are probably the only. She only sells one kind of arrow. So let's go. Arrows. What else does she buy? Does she sell? Pirate armor, fans. No buybacks. No refunds. No refunds in this place. Armor. So she has weapons, armor, and trinkets like these things. Salt, arrows, rifle ammunition, hand cannons, stones to throw. A book of reincarnation. What's that? A text dealing with the secrets of life, death, and rebirth that lets you reassign your amorita and skill points. Oh! So this is like if you want to respec your character. Using it will reset your level and your skills. It cannot be used during a mission. Interesting. Interesting. So you can actually reassess your character. If you're halfway into your playthrough, I assume, and can't stand your character, here you go. You can turn yourself into a crazy stealthy ninja or a super tanky samurai or something, right? That's very cool. This game has got so much. It's so cool. Let's buy arrows. Let's buy the shit ton of arrows, just like we did. A shit ton, boys. We're gonna buy a shit ton of arrows, boys. We're getting 11. Let's get 11 arrows. Yes. Oh, she liked that. She's happy about that. All right. Am I limited? She still has arrows for sale. Why can't I buy more than 11? 11. Can I buy more? Can't carry anymore. That's why. So you can't buy them and put them in the storehouse. Could I store those and buy 11 more? Can I move them to the storehouse? Can I move those 11 to the storehouse? Is that doable? It looks like it's a one-way trip, eh? It doesn't let me put things into the storehouse. So, okay, so you can only buy the max you could carry, and then you have to find, if I find stuff, it'll go to the storehouse. Like if I don't use my arrows right now, and arrows drop and I grab them, they'll go to the storehouse. But I can't buy arrows and throw them in the storehouse, seems to me. Let's go. Zilad, we're going, baby. Let's go. So we're going to do the submission, guys. Finders, keepers. We're going to learn the rewards are prostrate gesture. So we get to lie down. Ikoku, these names, eh? Nageoshi spear. Ikoku Nageoshi spear. Well, we will be selling that because we're not into spears. The smithing text is good. And the Raging Bull Hizeori. Whatever the Raging Bull Hizeori. I'm assuming that is the... that's armor. That's the smithing text and the armor for it. Got it. All right, Zila, we're rolling. Let's go. So here it is. Kyushu region. Kuroda Nagamasa. Oh, the other thing that happened yesterday, there was a cutscene. Bill was in a tea party, naked, with everybody in their kimonos, and he didn't want to be there because he's impatient. He wants to go save his little waifu. He wants to go save little Tinkerbell from that guy that stole him, Edward Kelly. We're looking for Edward Kelly, I think. But there's another character, a shadowy character that exists as well. So he's tracking Edward Kelly. He went outside. He was pissed off at the tea house. He went outside. He was sitting down outside. He's like, this is a waste of time. I need to get moving. And on the roof was this sexy little Asian chick with a little kimono that flew open, was basically telling him that he was a drunkard. And he said, well, I'm not a samurai. She goes, well, then you're a foreign drunkard. And she took off. And he was like, who the hell is she? And she kind of went away. So maybe another love interest for him. Who knows? But I think he's faithful to his little Tinkerbell girl. So here's the mission. Sir Anjin. Oh, they renamed him to Anjin. I guess they didn't like Billy. We're going to keep calling him Billy. Although they call him, in this land, they're calling him Anjin. And they're calling him Sir Anjin. I have a rather embarrassing request. So this must have been one of the guys at the tea party, because I'm not sure. Oh, no, this is the guy we saved. Kuroda Nagamasa was the dude, the son of the elder that we saved yesterday's cast. This was the dude that we saved. I have a rather embarrassing request. Look at this. We save him and he's already asking us to do shit. The famed sword, Heshikiri Hazabi, man, I'm going to butcher these names, treasure of the Kuroda clan, has gone missing. Oh no. I recall feeling fumbling at my waist while I was grappling with that demonic harlot in the cave. That's the chick, the bat chick we killed yesterday to save him. But she didn't have it. I must have been some other demon. It must have been some other demon. I beg you, please find the sword and return it to me. So we're going to go back to that cave area and look for the demon that has his sword. That's the mission. Let's do it. Zelo, we're beginning, baby. Let's start. Sorry for all the preamble, but the game is so detailed that it requires, for a dum-dum like me, a little bit of a study. Okay, here we go. So in the north of Kyushu, beneath the mountains of Nagatsu, lies a complex warren of limestone caves created by eons of erosion. This is where we've already been here. Bold rogues make their home in its shallowest levels, but even they fear to tread into its deepest depths. All right, back to the scene of the crime, right? So this is the lower level where we were running to the boss from. And up above us somewhere. So one of these demonic yokis down here has the sword. And the top, next to my death counter, you can see the objective direction. And it looks like it's this thing coming right at me. This is the first objective, I guess. Get over here, bitch. This thing is running away from me. Come here, come here, come here. How do I catch this thing? He's too quick for me. There you go. Just have to hit him once. This is a dumb mission. I'm going to have to chase this guy all over the place. He won't stand still and fight. Come here, you little bastard. Come here. I don't want to use my living weapon because... Really? Is this the mission? I got to trap him in a corner. And all the while, the other guys are going to hack on him. He's going to run me by, aggro other dudes, right? Is he going to go around that way? I'll go around this way. He's in a dead end, right? Oh, he can jump, though. All right, here we go. Where did he go? Come here. God, how am I ever going to catch this guy? Heal. Heal, Bill. Come here, you little bugger. He's got like a jump attack or something. What kind of mission is this? Let's go, let's go. You're going down, boy. I'll get you. I can run faster than he can, though, I think. He's yokai in my ass. I need to keep pulse. Come here. Don't you grab me, bro. Get him! He's almost gone! Got him. Mission complete. Okay. Let's go. So we got, what did we get out of that? The highest quality lacquer. So that, we already know that's smithing material, right? The young blood armor. We wanted it. And what else? Anything else? Plate mail armor. The warlord armor. A lot of armors. And that's everything, I think. Oh no, there's more here. What's this? Bandit armor. And that's all she did. That's all she wrote. We're done. Go forward. Mission complete. This will end the mission. Yes. Very simple little silly mission. We lucked out that he ran up that little narrow hallway, so we were able to sort of run him back and forth in a little tiny hallway. There wasn't too many places he could go, and there weren't too many enemies he could run us by. It's good we did that, though, because of the reward, right? Because, well, a couple of reasons. We wanted to level ourselves, and we wanted this reward, because now we get an armor smithing text and the armor for the smithing text. Not that we're using armor, but if we run into a point where we can't go without it, at least we will have armor that we can blacksmith, right? Yes! That's Heshikiri Hasabi, all right. The treasure of the Kuroda bestowed upon my father by Lord these names. Lord Nobunaga himself. How could I ever face my father again? And if I'd lost it, my deepest gratitude, Sir Anjin. Don't tell my father, okay? All right, I won't tell your dad that you lost his damn sword. That's the other thing that's happening in this game, is that each of these NPC characters in the game, they seem to also have attached to them a spirit animal like us, like our spirit animal. We have a wolf, right? When we beat the first boss and ran into Hanzoi, whatever his name was, the first NPC we talked to, he reached into his coat and pulled out a cat clock. He looked at the cat, and actually he calls it in-game cat clock, and goes, oh, day is breaking, but he's looking at a cat. So his spirit animal is a cat. And when we rescued this guy, Kuroda Nagamasa, yesterday, from the Batwoman, the first thing that we saw was like a dragon. You know, so his spirit animal must be like a dragon or something. So we got our rewards. Guardian spirit and all that done. So that is completed, right? And now they've put a second level, another mission on it. But what I'm going to do, I think now, is push into main mission. Level 19 required. What are we now? We're probably still low level, are we? Well, we're level 18. So we're one level below what we need. But we'll probably level as we go in the mission, right? So let's move it here and push on forward for this. So the main mission, the Spirit Stone Slumbers. It's a 3 out of 5. The reward is a Rikiri, a lightning sword, 2 Spirit Stones, and an Ochoko times 1, whatever the hell an Ochoko is. I guess it's another, maybe it's usually when it's a piece of armor or a weapon or an axe or whatever, they show a little picture. This one doesn't show a picture, so I'm assuming it's probably building materials or something. And we get a little bit of gold and we get a little bit of Amarita. Let's go. So this is the guy who has the cat clock. Hattori Hanzo, the head of the Tachibana family, Lord Muneshig, has been missing ever since he left to battle monsters. If we can aid him, it would be a boon for our campaign. What's our campaign? I don't have a campaign. This guy has a campaign. This guy, right, his motivation is he is working for one of the warlords or one of the samurai who is vying to be the new leader of the region. The current leader of the region, former leader of the region, has died. There's a civil war going on between the two contesting leaders, and I believe he is working for one of them. I believe he's the good guy, this guy. I believe he's working for the rightful heir to the lead of the land. And his campaign is to assist that samurai. So that's when he says our campaign, that's what he's talking about. And he basically made an alliance with me. He said, you're looking for a dude that ran away in here, Edward Kelly, and I'll help you in your mission if you help me in mine. So right now, he hasn't helped us at all. He hasn't helped us at all. We're helping him. So, all right, hopefully he'll help us later. So the head of the Tachibana family, Lord Muneshig, has been missing ever since he left to battle monsters. If we aid him, I'm assuming I'm going to do a mission with him now, a co-op, it would be a boon for our campaign, his campaign, to get his guy as the new leader. Okatsu has already arranged a meeting with his wife and Lady Genichiu. William, let us leave for Tachibana Castle at once. So, Okatsu has already arranged a meeting with his wife. Okatsu. I don't know who Okatsu is. The lady Jinchio. The lady Jinchio. So we're going to this place, Tachibana Castle. I guess we're going to run into Lady Jinchio and Okatsu. And we're going to help them look for the head of the Tachibana family, Lord Muneshigi. Wow, let's go. Let's go. Dazaifu Tenmangu Shrine was originally erected to placate an enraged spirit hell-bent on revenge. But that was long ago, and now its halls have been invaded by lawless rogues. There's a lot of these lawless rogues running around. The last couple of missions, we've been fighting off lawless rogues. And ferocious yokai. The yokai being the beasts, demons that come into this world from another world, the yokai realm. Rumors abound of a particularly unsettling cry emanating from the vicinity at night. Ooh. So this is a shrine. My understanding was we were going to a castle. But I guess we're passing through a shrine. Oh, cutscene. This is the girl that showed up last night in our stream. All right. We're in. So it's raining, obviously. Let's have a look at that sword that we equipped. This is a new sword to us, right? So we want to have a look at its moveset and see what it does. So to equip the sword, we do this. And let's look at it. There's our sword. So we've got light combo and heavy combo. Basically stabbing. Okay. And key pulsing. And do I still have my key pulse on dash? I do. Okay. Good. We're set. Let's get the axe put back because we're using the axe primarily. Same looking axe as our last axe that we had. It is the last. Is it? Yeah, it's the same axe. The same axe. We didn't switch the axe, only the sword, right? Let's go. Wow, this thing is a heavy-duty baby. I like it. All right. So, is this guy friend or foe in front of us? Should we be looking around? Oh, look, there's a shrine here. Maybe we should touch the shrine first, just in case that's a needed thing. Okay. Just to touch base. We probably don't need to do that, but I have no clue, so I'm going to do it. Let's have a look around before we go and check out that dude above us. Left hand, chat. We'll go left hand again, as we always do. Okay, so this is the shortcut right here that we have to make our way to. So I'm guessing, therefore, he's an enemy. Let's go easy. Can't go. Oh, look, there's already a monster, but he's on the... We can't get to him, so we'll worry about him later. All right, let's take on this dude right here. Get down, bro. Give me some good stuff. No reward, just some gold. Okay. Let's keep going left. Let's keep searching the perimeter. Make our way. What did he... Why is he dead? Was he on my side? Or do they kill their own in this place? We get a little yokai realm action. Another dead one. They're all dead. So... Oh, look, there's a Kodama baby up there. We got to get him. Can we get him without triggering the yokai? Maybe. Oh, we're going to get shot at, though. Let's hurry. Get out of here, little fella. All right, got some yokai action, boys. Let's go. It's the first real test of our boy. Oh, that wasn't much of a test. All right, we're getting better. Unless that was a lightweight one. So take all the stuff. We'll look at all that later. We're not worried about stuff. You can get so bogged down with stuff, right? We're trying to focus on action. Who's throwing the stuff? Dad Uppercat, thanks for the following. Thank you very much. And the graphic is appropriate for your name. Thank you very much for the follow. What's up here? Look, there's some loot up here. It pays to look, right? And that might get us across to the... Let's get it. What do we got? A Himogori branch. That's... There's one which is same as a Homeward Bone, and there's another one which is like a Dark Sign, right? One of them you get to keep your Amarita, and one of them you lose all your Amarita. So I guess we go back this way. That's just a little loop. All right, let's keep going. There's somebody throwing shit at us. Let's go find out who it is. Let's get this stuff. Oh, is it a one-shot kill? I fell for it, chat. I fell for it. Bloody graves represent the last stands of fallen warriors who died, filled with regret and resentment. You should touch one. It will beckon the furious soul from the underworld. Yeah, I've learned that lesson. I got wrecked 5 times, 6 times over by a dude wielding a spear when I first started this game. We're going to focus on missions and not get too bogged down in loot and blacksmithing and all of that, because we're running Naked Bill style for as long as we can. Little grapple action. Little grapple moving. I have a move with the sword as well that I haven't, since I haven't used the sword a whole lot. There's like a jump attack move that I have with the sword. I haven't used the sword a whole lot in the playthrough, so I really don't really remember how to trigger it, but I do have one. I've got the grapple with the axe, and then the jump attack with the... I can't get to him. God damn him, he's going to grief me, and I can't get to him yet, eh? All right, you know what? Yes, we can. Yes, we can get to him. Sure we can, because we can shoot him with arrows. Arrows are awesome. Just like that. That's how awesome arrows are, if anybody wanted to know. All right. Take all the stuff. So we can't get over that way. We'll get that. We'll get your loot later. Oh shit! Did I just do? Oh, maybe we can. Is this shallow? Oh hell! I thought that was a. Oh, now we're down here though. We can't get back up. Shit! Not as straightforward as I thought. All right. More guys throwing shit though. We gotta be careful. Can't stay around. Don't stand still. Where's the way out of here? Are we down? Oh, gotta get up out of a tree. Let's get all the loot first. Since we're down here, we won't have to come back. I gotta remember the button presses for this game. Let's do the water search first then, before we go back up on land. Look all around. It's not that big an area, really. All right, that's it. By the looks of things, that's it. Let's go up here. This is another yokai up here, right? Isn't this the yokai area? No, we're right back to the start. Are we? Yes. Okay. So let's keep going on our left-hand search. Cross this bridge. That was the broken bridge, wasn't it? Nope. Wait a minute. There's a yokai over here then. Yeah, he's over there. We can't get to him. Unless we go up those trees, probably. Can I go across this and jump down over to him? No, it doesn't go that way. It loops back here. Okay. We'll look at him later. That's the broken bridge. Okay, we're going this way. Don't fall in the water this time. Get all the stuff. What's he got? No, I don't want to fight a revenant. I just want to take the stuff. Can I get the loot? Give me the loot. There we go. No, I don't want to fight the revenant. There we go. Send it to the storehouse. 7 arrows. That's worthy. Arrows are so good in this game. Anytime I find arrows, I'm loving it. All right. Let's keep looking. The rain effect is very cool. It makes it hard to see quite a, to make it, well, it makes it hard to know whether you're looking at raindrops and streaks of water or somebody walking around. This cat. Once this place flourished, it was even known as a sort of capital away from the capital. But look at it now. This is my spirit animal. I guess he's abandoned Hanzoi, or he's Hanzoi's spirit animal. But Hanzoi never helps us out. Hanzoi said, "Let's go and do this together." And bullshit, he's not even here. He sends his spirit cat. Knocked down. Well, hell yeah. Shortcut? Oh, just a way up out of the water if we drop into the water. All right. We were asking that question earlier, weren't we? Hey, we got some yokai boys here. Let's get the stuff. Never expected to see demons. Don't worry, Cat Clock. We got your demons. We'll come around the left-hand perimeter search, though. Let's go get that loot from the dude that we shot in the face. Get everything? All right. Let's keep going left, because we don't want to take on a demon and have like 3 guys shooting arrows at us and 1 guy rushing us with a sword. And what's that? Is that a Cyclops baby? What are you? Look at this thing with the tongue. He looks all cute, but he's probably like packs a punch like Mike Tyson. True Chaos, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome back to the stream. Enjoyed having you here yesterday. I'm getting tongued by a little goblin baby. Elixir ×1, I'll take it. All right, get all that. Let's keep making our way in. Spirit stones, I'll take all that. I was going to say, these demons aren't really good at seeing you, but then again, it is a Cyclops. It only has 1 eye. So, what can you expect? Good to see you, True Chaos. Good to see you, bud. I don't know if you were here all the way to the end yesterday, but we managed to get the boss down yesterday, so now we're working on the next mission. Like, he's going to come all the way around and fight me. He's on his way, boys. He's on his way. He's embarrassed. We knocked him into the water. Another Cyclops baby. I got to remember keep pulsing. I get lazy. I get lazy in my combat style. And that's going to cost me if I don't practice it up. Let's wait for this little minion dude to run up to us before we take on the yokai boy. Because I'm assuming he's going to come back here. I would assume that the little enemies come back to their spawning points, don't they? We put a pounding on him, and he jumped in the water and took off and never came back. All right, well, you know what? If he's not coming back, of course, you know what'll happen. He'll show up just as we're taking on the yokai dude here. Let's go. Let's open this door. This is the shortcut. Step 1, to improve the run. All right, lock on, baby. Let's get him. Oh, he one-shot my ass. But this is why That's a death I owe you. That's 2 deaths I owe you. Because I died to the guy throwing the bombs earlier. This is why it was good to open the shortcut first, right? Because now we can just go right back at it. He's right here. They have an aggro radius. Good to know. So I can aggro him, back it up, and then do a better dance. I like to dance past him and then put it on him. Shit, he one-shot hit me though, right? That's what not having any armor does to you, in case you were wondering. That's what lack of armor does right there. Or one of the effects of the lack of armor. Let's go. Let's just warm up. We're warming up. We spent the first part of the stream looking at the blacksmith and all that, so really we haven't got a good warm-up going yet. I also got to pay attention to their ki because they get tired too, right? And then you can go in when they're tired. They have to have a recovery period too. Don't attack him when he's at full health like this, or full energy. Go after his energy is expended. And then it's like, it's not, I think it was Hellrat, was it Hellrat? Maybe Hellrat, who said the other day, don't come into the game thinking you can just spam F1, or in this case, X. You've got to time it a lot better than the Dark Souls games. All right. All right, so we opened up the shortcut, right? We went left-hand perimeter. We didn't finish exploring all the rest of this area, right? Maybe we don't need to, but we should, right? Because there's probably some decent stuff around. There's some loot boxes and things that might have scripts or things that we want in them. There's no sound. Ready for round 2 with a boss. Zyrander, there's no sound. What? You're not getting any sound in the game? No in-game sound. Oh, shit. Really? What's happening? You're not getting any... Are you guys not getting any in-game sound? Why is that happening? Is that just for you, Zyrander, or is that everybody? No one's getting sound. Let me see what's going on. No sound? God damn it. All right, guys, I'm apologizing. Let me see if I can fix it. Was there no sound from the start? Yeah, I can see on OBS that it's not the toggle's not jumping. Okay, guys, I'll be right. I might have to restart OBS to fix that. I'll be right back. I might have to restart OBS. Give me a second. Unless, let me see. Can I fix it without going off? What's causing no sound in the game? Sound settings. Let me before I go off stream, let me see if I can fix it in Windows. Still no sound, eh? Still no sound. All right, let me try something else. Still no sound. Wow. Why am I getting this issue? Let's try this. try this. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart the stream. I don't know why OBS is not obeying. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to... let me bring the stream back up and see if I can fix it. Or, you know what? Let's just check this. Is there... let me check that. No, I'm hearing all the sounds of the game. So if I'm hearing it... If I'm hearing everything really well, everything for me is working fine. So if I'm hearing it really well, it's not the game and it's not Windows. It's OBS, right? Because it's only you guys that are not hearing any of it. So it's the stream end. So I'm going to have to restart the stream. Give me 1 second, okay? Sorry, guys. I'll come right back.